Alrighty then, let's get this show on the road as always. Hello everyone, welcome to the vidIQ live stream channel reviews for Tuesday, July the 3rd. My name is Rob, and for the next hour I'm going to be taking a look at your YouTube channels and giving you some advice as best as I can possibly do. But not only from me, we'll be getting advice from everybody here on the vidIQ live stream as they join this live stream. So if you are joining the live stream here, make sure to say hello and do post where you're coming from today and what you intend to do with the information that you get here from the live stream. We are competing today, of course, against the World Cup. I believe England, my hometown, are actually playing right now. So we do have some strong competition here, but hopefully we're going to be able to have some awesome live stream interaction with you all. And this is how it's going to run down as always. I'm going to be taking channels from all of you who are in the live stream today and giving you as much feedback as I can. Unfortunately, we can't cover channels that have a profanity. That would be very unfortunate to have on the channel here, of course. And we can't do channels based on super chats because unfortunately with super chats I don't have time to read through those messages as we're live. A big shout out as always to the Doberman guy who will be running through all of the chats here that we have here on the live stream and picking out the channels which we think are deserving through community feedback, suggestions, advice, whatever you can do to help with all video creators here on the live stream. That is the best way for you to get selected. Well, it looks as if we're getting lots of people joining here on the live stream, which is absolutely awesome. 90 people already. I can't actually see the chat for some reason. Seems as if I have some technical issues, but hopefully that won't impact too much on the channels that we do. I'm going to be spending around about 5 to 10 minutes on each channel. And if you aren't picked today, and unfortunately, we can't pick every channel because there are so many of you here on the live stream. We do have a 24/7 live stream service, which is this channel audit screen. It will give you a snapshot of how your channel is doing over the month, the content to double down on, such as whether you are getting videos by most views per hour, watch time, which videos are bringing most subscribers for your channel, and which videos are creating the highest engagement. And that is our automatic channel audit that you have at your fingertips. And this part of the channel audit is completely free if you download the vidIQ Chrome extension. There is a link in the description there. So yeah, just to let you know that we do have a channel audit service available for you if you're not picked today. So first things first, is everybody ready for the first channel that we're going to look at today? I hope you are. We're going to just jump straight into this. The first one we are looking at today, if I get my bell ready. And do let me know what you think of the new backdrop here. The studio is slowly evolving, adding new things to it. So if you do like this, let me know. Or if you hate it, do let us know as well. Feedback is always welcome. As you give me feedback, I'm about to give feedback on the first channel, which is Denny Zurge. I think I've pronounced that right. I do hope so. This channel has 343 subscribers so far, just 600 views, and the channel started in 2016, but they started producing videos, I think, very recently, so 2 months ago. The first question I would ask here on this channel as we look at it from Denny Zurge is, your banner says videos every week. That's good. On what? We need some more value proposition here. Tell us what your channel is about, the messaging to entice your audience into this channel would be really useful. So the first thing I would do is maybe just change your channel banner a little bit, because Denny Zurge means absolutely nothing to me as I visit your channel. It means absolutely nothing to your audience as they visit for the first time. You maybe need to explain that. I can see from the small amount of uploads you have so far that it looks to be challenges or pranks. So if you can fit that into your value proposition in some way so that it reaches your correct target audience, make sure to include some sort of message. In terms of your channel layout, you haven't done much yet. That's okay for now because you have a channel banner and you have what looks to be some really good thumbnails. You just need to flesh out your content a little bit more. Maybe, do you have any playlists yet? You do have some playlists, so maybe build those playlists into your layout so that you are showing that you do challenges and pranks. And another thing you might have is a welcome to our channel. This is what you can find here. So your best prank video, challenge video, and so on. Now, thumbnail wise, I'm going to say here, for a channel that's very new, your thumbnails are absolutely awesome. A really good start to how you should be building thumbnails. Like, this is a good template for anybody else who's interested in thumbnails. We have the good contrast between background and foreground. You're involved in many of the thumbnails, and we can see certain reactions. And the text that you're using seems to be effective most of the time. Like, for example, this Fortnite one here, we have 1 death equals 1 pepper. So I can clearly understand what you're trying to communicate in the thumbnail. You might want to maybe change that a little bit. You could say something along the lines of too hot, or like a big red face or something to communicate and tease a story in the thumbnail. But generally speaking, in terms of having that Fortnite background and you in the foreground with some emojis to tell a story, I think that's a really effective way of doing things. And they survived in the woods for 24 hours. Again, a background of some trees, which tells you the context. And you have a watch emoji, maybe a shock emoji might be more effective. Again, can you try and tease something that happened in the story? But generally speaking, for a very new channel, these thumbnails are a great start. And the branding is there from the way you have the text in this sort of curved shape, and it's the same font. That really is good branding to begin with. So some excellent things to start off with there. In terms of the content you actually have, as I say, it seems to be pranks and challenges. We did the Mysterio Oreo challenge. You got buried in the snow. Some sort of Fortnite challenge. Survived in the woods challenge. Selling yourself on eBay. So generally speaking, it looks like challengey prank things. So yeah, again, if you can reinforce that in your content, that would be good. Another thing I've also noticed here is that you have a lot of subscribers, 300 subscribers, for the small number of videos you've made, and you have like an interesting view count here of in the hundreds already, which is great. I'm just wondering how you got all those subscribers. I don't want to label you as maybe trying to get sub for subs or something, but there seems to be a little bit of an inflated subscriber count versus the number of videos you've done and the views you have on your channel. So just be aware of anything that you may be doing there that's trying to get artificial subscribers. That might not help you. And another thing is consistency. We can see that you did 4 videos 2 months ago, and then there was a big break, and now you've done a video again 3 days ago. So whether it's because you have problems with school and you can't schedule things, maybe consistency could help you there. And just one more thing, flesh out your intro. I'm just a kid who does videos on YouTube. That's fantastic. There's millions more kids just like you just doing videos on YouTube. To build an audience, we want to know what those videos are going to be about and why I should be visiting your channel. Okay, just going to have a look at one video. Let's have a look at the Fortnite one, see how good your intro is, and maybe some of the metadata around it. Hopefully there's nothing inappropriate in these first 20 seconds.
What is up, guys? It's me, Denizurge, back with another video. Today I'm going to be playing Fortnite, but basically, every time I die, I am going to eat a chili pepper, and obviously I'm freaking white, so I can't handle spice that well. I'm gonna freaking die. I'm honestly gonna die. I'm not gonna survive 2 seconds of this round if I die once. But I think my...
Okay, so there's a 25-second introduction to the video there. I think what might have been good as kind of a teaser to the story of the video is pick a point where you are actually struggling with eating a chili and have like a 5-second clip of that. Like, is this a bit? Yeah, I think this would be a really good start to your video, like 5 seconds of it. Then like a splash intro of your channel, and then that intro that you did for 25 seconds. I think that would be really effective in terms of the content. Also, I would also say maybe clean up your background a little bit, whether you need a green screen or something. A bunch of boxes and clothes doesn't look good. This is probably your first time doing a video like this, so I will allow some leeway there, but just little things to maybe fix in the background there. Right, in terms of your metadata, I would make the title stronger in terms of Fortnite challenge, 1 death equals 1 hot pepper or something along those lines. Get Fortnite at the front of your title for that keyword power. And then in terms of your keywords, generally okay. A lot of Fortnite Battle Royale stuff in there, but Fortnite is a very saturated market. Lots of people making Fortnite videos. How can you specifically target an area of Fortnite? And that would be through Fortnite challenges or Fortnite pranks or stupidest Fortnite challenge. Something where you have a broader keyword which would maybe help you in that context. And we can find out there. The video tags can be a bit more specific because they're generally they're sort of middle of the road, like not terrible, like not Fortnite, gaming, PS4, Xbox. It's Fortnite moments, victory or royal. So you're sort of halfway there, but maybe slightly more specific keywords would help. But generally speaking, Dennis Urge, I think in terms of the video content that you've already put together, there's some good stuff there. It looks like your videos are well optimized. You don't have any cards yet, so maybe you want to introduce some cards if you can do, just to push your audience to more of your content. Another thing maybe to think about is you've got 12-minute videos. Check your audience retention. Are you keeping the audience engaged in your content? That would be useful to do as well. So that's our first channel review on Dennis Urge, a new channel with some great branding thumbnails and graphics. What we need to see a little bit more of is your value proposition, maybe in your channel banner and maybe in the videos when you're introducing yourself. But in terms of a new channel, I think some very positive stuff going on there. So awesome to see. And that was the first channel review here on the vidIQ live stream. If you're enjoying these channel reviews, by the way, do make sure to give a point in the right direction. Do make sure to give it a like and make sure to subscribe to get more of these channel reviews in the future. And if you are finding this useful and you think there are other YouTubers out there who would find such a service of help, share it with them right now and we can build this live streaming experience. Okay, I'm just waiting for the Doberman to send me the next channel to review. But as I say, Doberman is the awesome moderator here who's checking all of the chat while I'm super busy. So we think we have the next one coming in. Thank you, Doberman. I'll just load that up there on the side panel. And when we're ready, we'll jump into the next one, which is... if I get my clicks right, here we go. We are looking at the nurse doc, Dr. Wesley Wills. Hello to you. It looks to me like it is some sort of obviously a health, doctor's assistance, first aid type of channel, something along those lines. Is there anything specifically that you cover with your channel in terms of medical help and health? Maybe you want to add that just to be specific if you can. And again, possibly a tagline to help sell your content. I'll have a look at your About section, see if that helps. Living our best lives is a common goal that each of us share. It knows no color lines or socioeconomic requirements. It's my philosophy that that is best accomplished through relationships we have with one another and the world. Through 6 degrees of separation, we're all connected. So there's different strands of your value proposition here in your message. If you can try and encapsulate that into one tiny ball of information, then try and include that perhaps in your tagline, just so we know a bit more about what your channel is about and who you specifically help. Again, just like Dennis Urge, you haven't really built out your channel layout yet, so maybe a channel intro, the different things that you talk about might be really useful. I'm just looking at some videos here with some really good views, so we'll take a look at them in a little while. You've got 72 subscribers at the moment, but you have 10,000 views almost, so congratulations there on your channel. If we look at some of your videos now, it looks as if you started some videos 11 months ago, then a big break, and now you started doing videos again in the last 2 months, and it seems as if you're taking live streams. Are these live streams designed for YouTube, or are you taking them from somewhere else? But you're taking these live streams and putting them on your channel, and there's a big difference in whether these are successful or not. It looks as if this episode 7 was successful and episode 6 was successful, which is awesome to see. I'll probably want to see more on them. I think opportunity here to build out a thumbnail of some kind, and it looks as if they're freeze frames from the auto-generated thumbnails from YouTube. Thank you very much, YouTube, for starting to auto-generate instead of letting people pick thumbnails. I'm sure a lot of people have a lot to say about that. But yeah, maybe just some specific thumbnails to help tell the story better. Of, for example, this one, it has 4,000 views, which is awesome. But I don't know what it's about. So whether this has been shared for some reason or there's really good tags in there. I mean, we're going to have a look at this one. Why is this video done so well? Where the title is just quite a generic, The Nurse Doc Live Episode 7. Let's have a look, see if we can find out what's going on there.
South Africa. So tonight we're going to be talking about her book, Katie's Arrow. We're also going to be talking about violence against women.
So just by listening to that small snippet there, you're talking about a book by an author and violence against women, and those are two keywords which may be really helpful if you put this on YouTube. I'm guessing, judging by the lack of engagement from YouTube directly in comments, this video has been shared externally perhaps, and so that's where the majority of the views have come from. I would again look at your metadata as well and be really specific about what the live stream is about. Here we're seeing some very broad keywords: nurse, live, talk show, therapy, women, book review, healing, depression, pretty much all single keywords. But I guess the keyword, if the rest of the video is about violence against women, that should probably be your keyword, and then build up phrases around those keywords and include that in the title as well. So it might be violence against women, an author's story, the Nurse Doc live stream, or something along those lines, just for better keywords and more of an intrigue for audience on the YouTube platform. It seems as if you can get traffic from elsewhere, but how do you get an audience on the YouTube platform to look at your content? That's certainly something to think about there. And yeah, just going back again to your thumbnails, there's a general lack of consistency. So maybe these ones here are all the same thumbnail. So you need a mixture of the two. These are well done images, but are they necessarily thumbnails that tell a different story for each individual video? Something to think about there. So the Nurse Doc, some good breakthrough videos there, like 600 views, 4,000 views, 4,000 views. I suspect some of these are coming from outside of YouTube. So it's how to leverage that internal YouTube audience using the app and the desktop. How can you get them to watch more of your content? More metadata, I think, certainly in your titles, tags, and descriptions. And that was the second channel we've reviewed here. Just take a quick break there, and we're going to move on to the next one. If the Doberman's lined it up, we've got lots of fantastic chat I can see here, like all sorts of people contributing here, which is awesome to see. And the Doberman are right on there. As soon as I say I'm ready for the next video, the Doberman is jumping in with the next suggestion. And I will say as well, I love it when I get to review non-gaming channels. That's no offense to gaming channels, but we probably cover at least 2 or 3 a week. So it's always nice when we get a nice breadth of different channels. And I'm sure a gaming channel will come up. If Retro Gamer is still in the house, by the way, I was looking at your channel before the live stream. Looks really interesting, but I can't see if you're still here. Let the Doberman guy know if you're still here, and we may be able to look at your channel as one of the gaming channels. But right now, we are going to look at Scarlet Aquatics. New videos every week. Life's better with fish. I agree. I had a goldfish for around about 20 years throughout my childhood, and before it unfortunately passed away. God rest in peace, Fred. But hopefully this channel is going to be able to give us some really interesting stuff about fish. We'll look at the about section. Your husband and you started Varuna Aquatics in July 2017. Okay, so is it called Scarlet Aquatics or Varuna Aquatics? I'm not sure there. Maybe you need to update your branding maybe a little bit, or your description. Our passion for our pets and our need for locally available quality options is what led us to start our business. Okay, so this is a YouTube channel that's attached to a business. So hopefully you're going to be doing lots of tips and advice and doing some nice little plugs of your business and your products, just like we do here at vidIQ sometimes. Life's better with fish. I think that's a nice little value proposition there. And you have your schedule, new video every week. Is it on a particular day? If it's on a particular day and time, maybe you want to include that as well. One more thing as well, just to keep an eye on your mobile branding, is you might get chopped off. I think the cutoff point for mobile devices is around about there. So your fish may get sliced and diced on a mobile. That's not too much of an issue though, because you do have your channel name and your value proposition within the margin. So nothing too much to worry about there, but maybe just look on a mobile and see if there's anything you could touch up there. Okay, you don't have a channel intro. Might be worth doing a channel intro, maybe 30 seconds, to introduce you and your business and what you cover on your channel. You've got popular uploads on the top section. You've got then, right, here we go. So my fish knowledge is 0. So if I get these pronunciations wrong, I apologize entirely. Pelkos, is that a type of fish, I guess? Nanofish. Corridoras, blue neocaridina shrimp, German blue ram breeding, mystery snails, and uploads. Okay, this one here, the bottom one, uploads, bring that up to the top or near the top of your channel layout, because what that represents is how consistent you are and how you schedule your content. When we see a channel, we want to know that you haven't just abandoned your channel and you're doing new videos on a regular basis. But it's good to see that you have playlists. Again, maybe you want to just flesh these playlists out a little bit, like nanofish tips and tricks, or the life of a nanofish, or maybe something that's just a little less what you might call a library or a dumping ground for content. But it's good that you have some a couple of keywords here. In this series, we show our Corridoras and how we care for them. Maybe, again, just flesh out these descriptions, because playlists are indexed in the YouTube search. And if you could maybe get to the top of the Corridoras tips and tricks, or how to look after a Corridoras breed of fish, maybe opportunities there for more searchability with your content. Now, in terms of your thumbnails, this is where I think less is more. You're using very simple backgrounds. You're using big images of the fish. Maybe you can make them a little brighter if possible. Maybe put a glow effect around them. Give them more emphasis potentially, but it's still generally good. And then you're just including a simple bit of text, which is always yellow, or at least on the purple backgrounds, or it's always pretty much the same font. I mean, you've changed your font color recently. Is there any reason for that? I'm just looking at your view counts. This is where you might want to check the new beta studio and look at click-through rate. See if the click-through rate on these new videos, on this new way of making your thumbnails, has that had a positive impact or a negative impact? It's good to see that your logo's there. I mean, if I was to make a choice, I think probably the blue ones are more effective, because blue associates with water. The fish seem to stand out a little bit more. So I think in the long run, they will look better. Now, have you got any breakthrough videos yet? Nothing too much of a breakthrough. You seem to have success maybe on a particular, no particular breakout videos or content to double down on per se at this point. So yeah, just keep working at your series. Are you finding that your audience reacts better to a particular type of fish or a particular type of video, whether it be instructional or vlog or something along those lines? You're still, again, relatively new into this YouTube journey. In 7 months, you've created about 30, 40 videos. and it's good to see that you're developing thumbnails. So generally some good stuff here. And yeah, as I say, even though thumbnails are relatively simple, I think they're quite effective in terms of good background, good foreground image, which is nice and bright, and text that doesn't dominate too much. Let's have a look at one of your videos. We're going to go for outdoor goldfish pond and check the first 30 seconds in your metadata.
We inherited a pond with the house that we bought and are moving into next month, but it's in very bad shape. Hey everyone, I'm Heather with Scarlet Aquatics, and this is the pond that is in the backyard of our new house. It is made from 3 150-gallon tubs that are slightly tiered. As you can see, it hasn't been taken care of. The plants are so overgrown that you can't see.
So the video intro was good. Some fundamentals there, a quick telling you what this video is going to be about, your intro splash screen, which was about 5 seconds, if that, and then going into the content. Maybe if you can get in front of camera, add a bit more zip and energy to the videos. That might help. This is all video editing stuff that you'll just learn and improve on over time. So a couple of things that you may want to think about there. In terms of your metadata, you could probably add a few more tags. Goldfish pond outdoor, goldfish pond plants, backyard pond. These just seem to be words that are associated with outdoor goldfish, but it doesn't really tell me why I should be watching this video. So you're saying that it's in bad shape. So what are you going to do about it? So maybe add some story element here. Our outdoor goldfish pond is in bad shape. Might be something to add there, because at the moment it's just a bit of text, a phrase, and probably not many people are going to be searching for outdoor goldfish pond. They might be thinking about how to build an outdoor goldfish pond, or how to repair one, how to improve one. So think about, we have the what here, but we don't necessarily have a why here in the title, so, and in a tag. So yeah, something to think about there. What I will say is that you have some fantastic engagement for videos that have relatively low view counts at the moment. Like 25 likes on a 120 view video is good. 58 comments, which is incredible on a video with not that many views. So you certainly have an audience, and make sure that you're responding to every single comment, which it looks like you are. So huge thumbs up there. And maybe take advice from your audience. Like, ask them what they would like to see next. You may already be doing that. There's certainly some great things going on here for a small channel in terms of your audience engagement, and the video optimization is good there. So to summarize your channel, I think we probably want to look more at how you can tell maybe better stories in your titles, maybe the tags as well. As I say, so you say new pond on the thumbnail, but then it's not in the tags and it's not in the title. So maybe something to think about there. But generally speaking, I think you've got a nice little core community here. And your video counts are generally okay. You're getting like 25 to 30% view counts versus subscribers, which is generally okay. Probably with the amount of engagement you get high audience retention as well. So I think Scarlet Aquatics, just keep on doing what you're doing here and see if you can maybe have just one of those breakthrough videos. I know it's just easy to say with me doing a channel audit here. But think about how a video is going to appeal to a wide audience who is maybe searching for things around about aquatics or ponds or whatever it is you're looking at on that particular day. So Scarlet Aquatics, another thumbs up there for a small and growing channel, which looks to have some good fundamentals in there. What's up next, Doberman Guy? Do let us know. And I'll take a look at another channel here as we continue the vidIQ live stream. I'm just going to have a quick drink here. I'm always trying to remember to hydrate these days. hopefully we should have a channel in very soon here from Doberman, and we'll be able to take a look at another awesome channel that you've been working very hard on. And as always, I'll just say thank you very much for all of your contributions throughout this live stream. Whether or not you get the opportunity to have your channel reviewed, the fact that you're watching this live stream, I'm sure you'll be getting some good advice and tips and things that you look at on your channel and think, yeah, I understand what Rob's saying here. Maybe I do need to change my titles or improve my thumbnails. So always try and put your channel on top of what I'm auditing to see where there are any improvements to be made. Okay, thank you, Doberman. You have given me the next channel, which is going to be Benji's Dad, Affiliate Marketing Coach. New videos every Friday, every Tuesday and Friday. Hello, Benji. Welcome to the vidIQ channel Audit. You have 1.3 thousand subscribers. Relatively new channel. Well, you're just celebrating your year's birthday, so happy birthday, your channel. 35,000 viewers. And benjisdad.com, so you also have a website as well attached to this. It's where you can learn to make not a little bit of money, but a lot of money using affiliate marketing. I think you definitely need to include that tagline somewhere in this banner here. Like something along the lines of make not a little money, but a lot of money, or something in there that helps describe what is the affiliate marketing, but why should I buy watching your channel? It's because you can make a lot of money through, I assume, the suggestions you give on your channel.
What is up? My name is Chris.
An intro.
Welcome to the Benji's Dad YouTube channel. Here we talk about how you can make money online using a very simple method of affiliate marketing. And we cover everything when it comes to affiliate marketing from A to Z, coming up with your niche ideas to collecting the commissions through your website. And I am personally here to help you every step of the way. Benji'sDad.com started when my son Benji was born. It was at that time that me and Benji's mom decided that she was going to quit her job so that she could take care of him full time. It was my sole responsibility to make sure that the family was taken care of physically. So I had a ton of pressure on me, especially since the job that I had at the time did not fully take care of all of our bills. So I started looking for another way to make money that didn't require a ton of time or me picking up a second job. Unfortunately, like most people, I was scammed a few times before I found something that actually worked. There is no greater feeling than waking up in the morning to an email saying that you made money. And that's what I'm able to do almost every day.
This is pretty much a perfect channel intro. It's a little longer than what I would usually expect, but it's so engaging that I wanted to watch it for longer. A really good thing here about the channel intro is that Benji includes himself in the intro, and straight away he's welcoming you to the channel. Within 10 seconds he's telling you what the channel is about, and within 30 seconds he's giving you a personal story about, I think, his wife quitting her job to look after your newborn. Congratulations there. And yeah, brilliant channel intro. Some nice little bits of B-roll. I think that's awesome. Excellent stuff. And also, I love this water branding mark here. We preach that you should have some very strong subscribe water branding on your videos, and this is a really big, strong one. I'm almost tempted to use it myself. It just tells you exactly, click now to subscribe. That's what it's there for. Make sure you use something along those lines. So Benji, brilliant channel intro. If anybody's watching this live stream, this is kind of a benchmark for what you may want to use. In terms of uploads, so you're doing most recent uploads at the top, which is 23 hours ago. So it looks as if you're sticking to your schedule, which is good. You've got some creative playlists here. One thing I may include is welcome to benjisdad.com. Here's what we do here, like your most effective or what you think are your best videos that tell the best stories from affiliate marketing. In terms of branding and consistency, we have, let's see, so generally speaking, you have a format of black text on, and then you with a reaction on one side, and then some text, and quite a lot of text. Just one thing I'm going to try here. Let's see what happens. I was going to switch that to dark mode, but probably not the best thing to do there. I'd be interested to know what this looks like in dark mode. Like, do your thumbnail just blend into the background because it's going to be a black thumbnail on a black background? Maybe something to consider there. Perhaps the text is maybe a little too busy, maybe a bit too much text. And is there any reason why you're using a red arrow? I would have thought a green arrow might be more effective because green is positive, red is maybe a little bit negative. So maybe some minor tweaks here. And we have a common issue where titles are maybe just being repeated in a thumbnail. 9 game-changing WordPress plugins to seriously what? Again, titles may need to just be shortened a little bit so we don't lose those titles in the content there. So yeah, just maybe some small things to look at in terms of how you can tweak your thumbnails. I think obviously very consistent. So the branding is on point. You could maybe include a logo as well there. But yeah, maybe I would want to see like earn $30 per hour. You could have like a stack of coins in there as an object, or maybe experiment. I mean, I could be completely wrong here, and just simple text and a reaction could be really effective. But some sort of tease, maybe like I guess the title could be earn more money per hour watching videos and surfing the web, and then maybe the title could include $30 per hour, just so that the title says one thing and then the thumbnail teases a little bit more on top of that to enhance the story potentially. But these are all, again, something to think about here is these are all videos designed to be very searchable. People are going to be searching how to make more money online, so that's probably one of the keyword phrases that's going to be very important to you. So I think generally speaking, title wise, you seem to be strong. How to start a website business, best online business to start in 2018. So some good content of current content. 9 easy online jobs that pay through PayPal. I think that's another really good title, but you could easily include like a PayPal icon here and a green arrow up and some coins as well. Again, just to maybe tell a bit of a better story other than just text. So, Benji, maybe experiment with that, and that could help you just boost your click-through rate. Yeah, again, when you make any changes to your thumbnails, just check the click-through rate and see if it's having a positive impact. Now, interestingly enough here, look at your most popular videos. It was when you had a white background and then you had some black text on top, which maybe has more of an impact on your audience because everyone is a little bit different. Again, some of the text is a little busy here. And double down content maybe to look at here. Wealthy affiliate starter membership free offer. Is there some way you could have doubled down on that content? Is quantum code a scan? Seems to be a more popular video. Is there any way you could do a follow-up video potentially on that? Yeah, wealthy affiliate review. That seemed to be a popular video a couple of months ago. Is there still opportunities there to capitalize on that? I think any basically trending affiliate subjects is where you should be focusing. I'm sure you're doing that. But yeah, let's open this out to the vidIQ audience here watching right now. What do you think? Would you prefer the thumbnails with a white background or a black background? Let us know what you think in the comments, and hopefully Benji can take up your suggestions and maybe merge the two. Right, let's have a look at one of your most recent videos. Let's see. So you get some very spiky views. Some get 500 views. Some get 300 views. I think like the any one that includes a monetary value and per hour, like earning money, I think those are probably going to be your stronger videos. Let's let's try this one. Let's see how you've pitched this and why it might have been more successful.
In today's video, I'm going to show you exactly how you can make $30 per hour surfing the web and watching videos. Coming up. What is up? My name is Chris. Welcome to another video. If this is your first time here and you want to make money online, not just a little bit of money, but a lot of money, be sure to hit that subscribe button and tick the bell icon next to it so you don't miss anything. And also, before we get started, down in the comments, I have placed my #1 recommendation for making money online. It's a 100% free video series I've put together just for you so that you can learn step by step how to build your own business online in no time.
A very nice intro there. It's very similar to the vidIQ ones where it's like, welcome today, this is what we're going to do, let's do this, boom, into an intro, last 5 seconds. Maybe the pitch of your channel was a little long there, but check the audience retention, see if they're holding out for those first 45 seconds. But generally, good template there for people to follow in terms of a channel intro. So yeah, it looks as if make $30 per hour just by watching videos online. That was your keyword. And then some really good specific keywords behind it. Make money watching videos online. How to make money watching videos. How to make money watching YouTube videos. These are all excellent examples of having a keyword and then just riffing with it, adding an extra phrase in front or behind, rather than doing broad ones such as affiliate marketing, make money. These are very specific and really effective. So good stuff there, Benji, on that one. Again, the likes are a little low and the comment engagement is a little low. So are you able to leverage external sites to promote your content? Presumably it's on your website as well. But you'll still be able to glean whether or not people are really into the content by what you're sharing on your website and the views that you're getting from YouTube. So again, maybe just some research into what videos are working best for you and maybe turning that into a series, a show formula. Like you could maybe do like how to make $30, how to make X dollars per hour doing X, and then you could do 10 videos just with that title, phrase, keyword, like how to make $20 per hour with Facebook adverts, or how to make $50 per hour selling products on Amazon, how to make $10 an hour with fidget spinners. Something along those lines could be a good sort of series and show formula for you there. But I think, again, generally speaking, to summarize, lots of awesome stuff here. The branding is very strong on your channel trailer. Maybe the channel banner just needs a little bit of an upgrade. Maybe these thumbnails just need a little bit of tweaking and sort of testing to see how they perform. But again, another channel with a lot of interesting stuff there. Thank you very much, Benji's dad, and I hope you found that channel audit of use. Who are we going to look at next? We're waiting on the Doberman guy. Do let us know, and we'll make sure that we get another channel reviewed here. We're ripping through them. I've done at least 4 now, I think, and sometimes I can only get 2 done in 45 minutes, so some good stuff there. All right, we got another one here from the Doberman guy. He's just on fire here, bringing those channels into me. Thank you very much.
Hello.
Right then, let's get straight into this next one, which is Kaz and Chari VR, Passionate VR Adventures. Perfect branding. VR is very much in vogue at the moment. You're doing what you might call the land grab, getting in there as soon as possible with VR content, and you're going to be very passionate about it. Smaller audience, yes, definitely. But if you're the first people into this area of virtual reality, you could be really capitalizing on that. Congratulations on your 6,500 subscribers so far. Looks as if you've had some breakthrough content here as well with 700,000 views. And you are 2 passionate women about virtual reality from the Netherlands. We believe that VR is becoming a full-blown entertainment system. And not only that, we believe it can help improve the life in the future. Good description there. I'm not sure if I would change anything about the channel banner. You introduce yourselves, the equipment that you're looking at, and I think you adding a mascot there, Milky Way, and I'm sure people with cats are very much going to like your channel. Let's have a look at your channel intro, which you've done.
Hello everyone, I'm Cass.
And I'm Shari.
Just 2 girls who have a passion for virtual reality. And just really enjoy each other's company. We create VR content on YouTube. Why? By making videos, we try to help boost the virtual reality industry forward. We hope that in the future, everyone will own a VR headset and roam the VR world with us. What does VR mean to you? How would you describe VR?
Wow, do you have an hour?
We create short, edited videos of games, apps, events, equipment, just everything VR and beyond.
We also create mixed reality videos to show everyone what it is really like in virtual reality. We do that in our little studio that we built in our home. This is where we usually work for this channel.
Okay, I want that green screen studio setup. That looks absolutely fantastic. You are probably the envy of many people who think, wow, how did you get that image at the beginning where you're stood in front of what looks to be a full studio? Looks fantastic there. So really good channel trailer intro, tells you exactly what you need to know about the channel. I think excellent stuff there. Let's go to your thumbnails and your branding. Okay, so let's have a look at some of the titles. I like that you're trying to include some trending topics. Score like Lionel Messi. Unfortunately, he's just been knocked out of the World Cup, but it's good that you have some World Cup content in there. Maybe you needed to bring it at the beginning of the World Cup. That might have been good. So, yeah, something to think about here, and I'm sure you're already aware of this, with virtual reality or anything like video games, movies. If there is a big trending topic, you want to try and jump on that as quickly as possible, get content out like within the first day or two to really get to the top of the search rankings there. Now, thumbnail-wise, I would say that there does seem to be a lack of consistency here. If I take, let's do the old challenge here. If I take this thumbnail here, we'll take that thumbnail there, and we'll go for this thumbnail here. If you were to just throw them on the floor with another 100 channels with thumbnails about VR, would you be able to immediately pick out these thumbnails as from your channel? Although the Aquatics Center and Benji had relatively simple thumbnails, the things that they did have was a very strong consistency. So you could clearly see immediately that those were thumbnails from them. So I think maybe something that ties all of these in together, like it could be just a logo of the some VR goggles in the bottom right hand corner, or a particular color theme that might help. Another thing I would also say is that some of the thumbnails are maybe a little busy, like this one here at the top. I think this is a cockpit, but it's a little difficult to see. So maybe you need to focus in on just one control panel from there. This one here, you seem to be lying on something, but I can't quite work out what that is. So again, I'm a little unsure. Like, I think this thumbnail is kind of a bit more effective. It's very much simpler. It's a cat, and it looks like you're dissecting a cat with your hands, and I can clearly see the story of that one almost straight away. I think the thumbnail quality in terms of how you've designed them is very good, but at the size that I'm seeing them, I sometimes lose the story element. So maybe something to consider a little bit there in terms of how much is going on in the thumbnails may help. Now, I'm assuming you are going to have some super popular videos here. So you got 700,000 views. Your most popular video is 100,000 views, so you're not relying completely on one video. And it's looking to me immediately that videos that work for you the most are top list videos. So top 21 VR games coming out, top 10 must-have Oculus games, top 20 upcoming VR games, 20 awesome VR games. So numbers in your titles attached to some sort of VR element, I think definitely seem to work the most. So if you can absolutely think about a show formula along those lines, I would be definitely pushing for that if you can. Right, then let's have a look at one of your videos in general and see how you do a method. Let's have a look at the cat one. I'm interested in this one. I've been attracted by the thumbnail.
Hello there, Cat Explorer. Hello, kitty. Oh, look at that. Oh yeah, my hands. They are being tracked really, really well. This looks good, yes. My hands also look kind of like it's scaled right. So this is like the real size of my hand. As you can see, I cannot touch my own hand and see that as well. Oh, I can actually. Oh, cool.
So this is really interesting, unique content. I don't think I've ever seen this sort of content being done on YouTube before. So it's brilliant that you have a unique value proposition. Again, maybe just thinking of the storytelling element of the video. Is there a best moment in this VR where you're doing something with the cat, or it runs away, or it tries to claw you, or something that really shows off what we're going to be seeing in this video might help, because you just need to jump into it without really introducing yourself as well. So yeah, maybe just again a bit more stronger branding about who you are, and this is the type of content you're going to be watching in this video. So I'm just laughing at the controversial keywords there. I'm sure that's not being used inappropriately, but sometimes it comes up. Brilliant keywords being used here: Leap Motion VR, Leap Motion Orion. I guess this video has the potential to be a evergreen piece of content and last a long period of time, which is awesome. So again, as I said, you're in a new area of technology and you're establishing yourself, and your foothold is exclusively VR content. So I think that's absolutely brilliant. You've got the right idea with the target audience and the value proposition, and the keywords seem to reflect that you are making an impact with your content on a regular basis. You get 1,000 views but only 22 comments, so maybe engagement could be upped a little bit. You could try and include some questions in your videos, like here I am with a cat, what would you like to see me do with a cat? Like stroke it, or maybe sing to it, or as you say, like try and scare it. So some interesting elements could be added there, and you could do follow-up videos depending on viewer VR requests to up the engagement. But I think of all the channels we've seen so far, this has a potential to grow very quickly because you are already established in the area, and I don't think you have that much competition potentially. So brilliant stuff. The production values are already very high with you here.
Yeah, I guess that's okay.
In the corner.
It's very orange though.
I mean, maybe you want to bring that into the left-hand corner because you're being hidden by your branding watermark potentially. I don't know.
Like
that might be
this.
something
All right,
to test.
let's just try this. Okay, wait.
But yeah, production-wise, video-wise, very good stuff there. So congratulations to you, Kaz and Chari, on your channel, and I look forward to a very successful VR journey on YouTube. And imagine if YouTube incorporates more VR content and you can leverage that. You're very much at the forefront of that and could be well on your way, which is a fantastic thought for the future. Anyway, that was Chaz and Carrie's VR channel. Thank you for being participants here. Next one coming up from a Doberman guy. Wow, you're already on it this time, Doberman. Thank you very much. And we'll be starting at this one very soon. Just to, of course, let you know, this is the vidIQ live stream where we take a look at your channels. If you're enjoying this, make sure to it's this finger. Make sure to like this video and, of course, subscribe to vidIQ for more content beyond our channel review live streams. And if you're enjoying this, make sure to share it. All the usual thank you very much. Let's get the algorithm working for us, platitudes that we do on the live stream. Right, let's move on to the next channel review, which is Lauren Sexton, Plastic Awareness Warrior. Okay, I might need a little more explaining about what that is. This channel is to document my journeys along my journey on how I use my Miss Voluptuous UK finalists. I'm very active with beach and marine cleans around my little island of the Island of Wights. Okay, so is this about your pageant journey? So it looks as if you're in a beauty contest of some kind, but you're also very ecologically aware of making sure that marine areas are free of plastic. I think that's the journey that you're on. I'm not 100% sure. So might need a little bit more explaining in your content possibly, but I think I'm along the right lines there. You don't have a channel trailer as well, so something channel trailer wise might be good to further explain your content. You've got uploads, your most recent uploads. It appears to me that you're uploading 3 or 4 videos a month, a little bit more maybe. Create a playlist. So yeah, usual things here that you may want to just flesh out your channel layout a bit more with a trailer, the videos that clearly reflects what you do on your channel. Those sort of things would really help there. Thumbnail wise, okay. I think this is the first time I get the chance to do this. So when you design your thumbnail, you're designing your thumbnail at this size, so you can see lots of things here. Like you can see that there's a drone up there, and there's a YouTube play award there, and a Tetris block here. However, when you actually show your audience your thumbnail, it looks more like me in the bottom right-hand corner, and things are probably a lot more difficult to pick out. Like you probably can't tell that that's a drone anymore. That's sort of lost its detail because the camera can't focus. You can probably still see what that is, the Tetris block. But yeah, in terms of your thumbnails, we see the same sort of issues here in that the text is almost impossible to read. And do we need to see your channel name on the thumbnail? Probably not. We want to know what the thumbnail is about. It's about Wreck-It Ralph 2. Is it a reaction video? Definitely include some images from Wreck-It Ralph 2. Maybe a close-up of your reactions to it, whether you're shocked, you're laughing, you're finding it funny. The problem we have here is that all of these thumbnails are very uniform. You're using the same family photo over and over again, so it doesn't add anything to the particular video that we're looking at. So this, I would say that you're probably spending 95% of your energies on the video and less than 5% on the thumbnail, and it needs to be, the ratio needs to be a lot more to your thumbnails, because when a viewer is looking for content to watch, they're going to judge your content on your thumbnail and your title. So try and make those elements a little stronger if you can. Like Beach Clean Box Compton Bay. A good example here would be to include the beach and maybe the most disturbing object you found there, or like a smiley emoji because it was a really good day and you had a really good cleanup. Something that tells the story more effectively if you can. At the moment, this feels like a channel that's for you to share your videos online and share it perhaps with your family and your friends to watch your videos. But if you want to attract a wider YouTube audience to be interested in your content, then you have to think about how you can grab their attention with the titles and the thumbnails. Have you got any sort of breakout videos? Let's have a look here. So you do have one breakout video here, which was a completely different thumbnail. You spent a bit different time on it. Ever After 3 reaction. Does that headwear relate to that this video release? Maybe, I'm not sure, but it's some clear indication here that this video was far more effective than anything you've done before. Is there a way to capitalize on that in some way? Let's have a look at one of your average videos. We'll take a look at the Isle of Wight Festival one and have a look at intro and metadata.
Welcome to my channel. Sorry, I am just trying to undo my hair, which is very long. So I am just about, as you can see, I'm started already, but I'm getting ready for the Isle of Wight Festival, which is happening this weekend. If you haven't got your tickets, because you'll be missing out on the 50th anniversary. So as you can tell by my cut crease inspired, well, I say cut crease, this is the first time I've ever done this, so please, makeup gurus, don't bite my head off. I know this is not how you do a cut crease. This is how Lauren does a cut crease. Something reflective just gone past my window. So I have done...
You jump straight into the video there, and it's like one continuous clip. So again, from a storytelling element, is there a best moment from this video that you can introduce at the beginning and then go into where the story started, possibly? Thumbnail tag wise, seems as if you're using a range of keyword phrases: Isle of Wight Festival, Pride Takeover, although is that spelt right? So that might be why it's ranked #1 on that one. So maybe just think about how, when you're specifically optimizing your content, that you're making sure that some people are searching for these keywords. I think we should probably just put that in a quick search and see if anybody is searching for that. So yeah, there are a couple of videos, like one here with 182 subscribers, got 24,000 views, and probably because it had a Kasabian in it, so that was really effective there. So yeah, there was quite a lot of videos that had, on the Isle of Wight, with a small number of subscribers that had lots of views. So obviously these are connected to the musical artists, so a way to attract an audience into your content is to have some sort of reference that they can associate with. So whether the Liam Gallagher was briefly shown on your video, at least you have some gateway into that content if you could maybe push that in your videos potentially. Now, where were you? There you are. That's your one. So yeah, maybe just thinking about the keywords, making sure that they're spelled correctly, and including the keywords again in the top 2 or 3 lines of your description, so that when people are searching through content, they can find it. No comments on this one, and no engagement from 47 views. That would worry me a little bit. I don't know why there's 0 engagement on this one. So again, maybe something to think about there. Let's just have a look at this one that did really well.
Hi guys.
Which did include, I guess, a reference to a person here, this John Cozart. Hopefully he's somebody who we're aware of. But you got 20 top comments here. You got a lot more likes in this one. So this one really works well with your audience. See if you can double down on that sort of content if you can. But I guess the other question is how did that associate with the rest of your content? How does that link to what your value proposition is about possibly beach cleanup and your voluptuous, where was it? I've seen it somewhere. The thing that you've done with the pageantry. So I don't know if you've moved on to other topics now, but this is where you're going with the with reaction videos. Maybe you need to rebrand your channel a little bit there. So yeah, and another thing to say is, again, that your channel is still relatively new. You've only been doing it for 9 months, and we can see an evolution here from just freeze frame thumbnails onto thumbnails where you're actually putting in some effort into them. So just some more tweaking required, and a stronger message on whatever it is you're going to be focusing on with your content. Make sure that's the strongest element in the videos that you do, so that we know when we're visiting your channel exactly what your content is about. So that is Laura Sexton, the Plastic Awareness Warrior. Good luck with the rest of your channel. And yeah, I would just say one more thing. The reaction videos seem to be the ones that have the most impact. Maybe think about doing a couple of them for the next 2 or 3. Right, okay. We're now on to the final channel review of this session. And Doberman, if you can line that one up for me. What we're going to do in this one is we are going to look at this as a group. So this gives me an opportunity to read your comments and see if you're picking up any of the tips, or if you have better tips than me about how you think a channel is working on how a channel is working on their branding, their consistency, their value proposition. So if you're all ready, folks, get ready with your comments. I'm just going to push this channel onto you and just start making comments, and I'm going to read them out. Here it is. We are looking at Tomb Warrior streams and videos. You've got 30 seconds to start posting some comments, and I'll start reading them out. The Tomb Warrior. So first of all, Gazmania587 saying a good banner. Your message gets deleted. That's not one I'm looking at. The banner is awesome. So good people saying the banner is awesome. Another gaming channel. I think this isn't this the first fully gaming channel we've done today. Some feedback here from Rev's Scarecrow Arcade that we need an intro here. Other people saying they love the banner, love the channel art. So very strong channel art. I guess my next question is, if you're loving the channel banner, what does it tell you about the channel? Is it clear? Is there anything you would change? Do let us know there. Thumbnails definitely need help. Okay, so people are starting to look at the branding beyond the banner, which is good. So yeah, we're moving now onto the thumbnails, which seem to be definitely a lot different to the channel banner. So some good observations there. One thing I would add as well is Tomb Warrior. This channel seems to be about Nintendo, exclusively I think here. How does Tomb Warrior associate to Nintendo games? I don't know if you maybe need to think about a little channel rename potentially. Because I'm thinking of Tomb Raider immediately when I see Tomb Warrior. So maybe something that changes the channel name a little bit. So people are saying, is it Mario? Yes, it is Mario. People are saying a more developed description page. So let's have a look at the description page. Brilliant thing to look at here. Hi guys, it's Tomb Warrior here. Here is a schedule for my channel. Monday to Friday, random videos and maybe streams. Random videos. Random videos. Any thoughts there on the channel description? Yeah, so we're starting to feel that there's maybe a bit of a random element here to some of the content. Let's have a look at the videos now then. So let's have a look at a stronger view on just the thumbnails. Let me know what your thumbnails are. Yeah, this is going to be a good comparison. If I scroll to the top, you see the channel banner, you see the thumbnails. Let us know what you think there. Just think some things to add from me. We've got a channel which has got nearly 2,000 subscribers, which is good. And the view counts seem relatively strong, like 400, 300, 700 views on what looks to be Nintendo videos, which is good to see. Maybe add a schedule to your About section and possibly what kind of random videos you're going to do based around Nintendo. Good suggestion there, Pegasus Angel Gaming. And people are saying, are you sticking to that schedule? So maybe a Tomb Warrior. Something to think about here is try not to produce videos at capacity. If you think you can do 3 videos a week, actually make 2 videos a week and have one video of at least 2 or 3 videos that are in reserve, so to speak. So when you have a schedule that's out of whack. Thumbnails need a people element or character elements. So yeah, I'd agree with that. Most of the thumbnails just seem to be freeze frames. And when we shrink them down, as we can see here, how can we tell a story like this one here? I can't even read what that is. Nathaniel Bandy something or other. That font definitely doesn't work, so maybe change the font on that one. 150 Days of Winter. You're also saying it does too many playlists. That's an interesting observation. Let's have a look. Wow, so there are a lot of playlists here with just one video in. Is there any reason why you've done that? Live stream highlights, Rocket League. So there seems as if it might have been a lot of abandoned projects there. So maybe cleaning up your playlist would be good. Your Costa solution says it would help on the description to describe what to expect in terms of value proposition. Absolutely. It looks to us here, as we look at the thumbnails, that this video focuses mainly on Mario Kart 8. And if that's what your focus is, absolutely fine. You want to be focusing on your Mario Kart 8 audience. Make sure that you really sell that in your content. And it might be that your channel name becomes MK Warrior, like Mario Kart Warrior might be better than Tomb Warrior, as a possible suggestion. Hyped Film says, my opinion is thumbnails need to be better to grab people's attention and possibly change your name, downgrade on the playlist. Yeah, the general theme seems to be from everybody, as we've been going through this channel review, is that the thumbnails just don't live up to the channel banner, and they need to be a lot stronger. Like in this one, for example, if you were to take this as a thumbnail as an example, I would be thinking about cutting out Mario from this image, making him a bit bigger, so he's like almost this size on the thumbnail rather than this size, blurring out the background so you still have that color element from Mario Kart, and maybe have like a SNES console in there as well, just to emphasize that this is a SNES track from Mario Kart 8. This one here has less elements, so we can see more what it's about. Another thing to think about here as well is when you depart from the Nintendo theme, look at this, you're getting videos with 1,000 views, 300 views, 400 views, 600 views. You go to Fortnite Battle Royale, that one didn't do as well at all. So maybe Fortnite, I know it's a really popular area, but is Fortnite somewhere where you can make an impact on it? It doesn't seem like it. It seems like your 2,000 subscriber audience is very much attached to your Mario Kart content. So that's YouTube telling you what content you should be making next. More advice here from Hyped Films. Thank you very much for your advice, Hyped. If the channel spent more time on thumbnails and just focus on what the channel is, what's popular on the channel, it would do well. So yeah, exactly. Echoing my thoughts there. What else do we see here? More than me. Keep doing more. Yeah, keep doing Mario Kart. I would agree. Continue to do Mario Kart content and maybe make show formulas like the SNES tracks or the easiest tracks or the tracks with secrets or anything you feel as if you can deliver a lot more value than anybody else in particular in your area of Mario Kart themes. Let's have a look at one of your videos. We're going to go for MKWee. Yeah, let's go for this one. See how your video performs in terms of its content and the metadata around it. Okay, that's 40 seconds of content. Let us know what you think of the content, and I'll just scroll down to the video tags, and we'll have some feedback there. Yes, I thought exactly the same thing there, Rev Scarecrow. No commentary. Are your videos just gameplay content? That's always going to be a really hard sell on YouTube long term, because people want to want more than just game clips. They can probably find them on one of the big video gaming websites. They want to know what you can uniquely offer, and it seems like you're offering a Mario Kart track here with Ninja plastered all over it. Maybe there's something you can say about that and how it was done and where did you get it from. Yeah, there's people here saying, I need more commentary. I definitely want to hear your voice. We need a voice reveal, an audio reveal. Let us know more about the content that you're doing here and how it affects you and how you think it'll affect your audience and questions about it. It's incredible that you've got 300 views here and 28 comments. So people are interested in your content, and I think you just need to add more of that by adding your personality. If you're brave enough to do that right there, that would be really interesting to see how your channel could develop from there. Okay, you're saying, so I can just see in the comments here saying check your popular videos. So let's do that. Let's see where you've had popular videos and how they're different. So you had one video that had 500,000 views. So congratulations on that one. And the title there is answering a question which I'm sure was being answered a lot here on YouTube. So must have had very high searchability here. And there are particular videos here where you've done really well. And like even these thumbnails are like a lot simpler, but they're much better at telling a story here. So you've certainly had some success in the past, which is awesome to see. I'll just play this one and see if you have any commentary on this one.
Hey, what's going on, guys?
Oh, there you are. Hello.
Here, and today I'm going to be teaching you guys how to install CCGPU, which is Mario Kart 8 Custom Track Pack.
Brilliant.
Now, this pack...
So hopefully you are doing lots of commentary and we're hearing yourself in videos, but was there any particular reason why we had no commentary on that particular track? It would be good to know. All right, so I think we've got a lot of advice here. I think generally we're saying that you should work a lot more on your thumbnails, make them a lot stronger, because sometimes you have content where hundreds of thousands of people are watching it. So it seems as if you have a good inkling for searchable content and what people want to look for. You just want to make that as attractive as possible with some thumbnails that are a little less busy than this, have more branding to them. And the Mario Kart theme, or the Nintendo theme certainly, seems to be where you are most popular with your content. Whether you can keep that going on Mario Kart 8, that is a tough ask, because it's a game that's getting older now. So indeed, maybe experiment with different games on different games on the Nintendo Switch. But yeah, thank you everybody for all of your suggestions that have been coming in here. Very much appreciated. And we wish you, along with everybody else here, Tomb Warrior, in today's live stream, we wish you all the very best of luck with your future endeavors. And I hope you found these the feedback not only from me, but from the audience, very constructive and useful as you move forward with your content. That is it, ladies and gentlemen, for today. I hope you've found everything that we've said here as useful as humanly possible. And as I said at the top of this live stream, if you didn't have a live stream audit today, I do apologize. We can only get through so many each week. And we do have this tool here, which will audit your channel on the fly 24/7, tell you what videos are doing well, how your metadata is performing, where you need to improve on, like adding end screens and stuff. We seem to be perfect at the moment, which is awesome. I've done my job. So yeah, make sure to check that out in between the live streams that we do every Tuesday. And I will see you next time on the live stream. It just leaves me to say, if you liked it, make sure to give it a like. If you want more content just like this, make sure to subscribe and enjoy the rest of your video making day. And I'll see you all again soon on vidIQ.